It's so nice to be back once again. Now, this is a very interesting topic, and usually most of us get confused about it. Okay, so here the question is to convert this recurring decimal into a rational number. All right, as simple as that, in the form of p by q, where q will not be equal to 0. All right, guys, so try and be okay with the video till the end so as to understand the concept, because the concept will be explained orally. It is not very much written in detail, which I am going to teach you step by step. So here, this is the question. All right, so this is what is to be converted in the form of p by q. I have used the script, okay, to explain in Hindi, so which is why this is already done. Okay, so you can search in the playlist of number system so that you can also have an access of Hindi video based on this question. Okay, there are several more to which you can search it. Now, let's suppose x to be equal to this. This is a first step, remember? So we suppose this, okay, to be equal to x. Okay, now x equals to this means, in other words, if we expand this, okay, since we have the bar over 3 and 5 as well. So as a result, can we not write this whole thing as 0.007353535? It just goes on infinitely, right? So we put a dot to explain that this continues. This is repeating. It's non-terminating. All right. So this will be our first step. Remember, first step, to suppose that this is equal to x. All right. Next, what do? There are certain math behind this. What is that? Which I'm going to explain. Now we have to find out that if 35 is under the bar, how many digits after decimal point happens to be outside the bar, upon which the bar isn't there. All right. So obviously 0, 0, 7, 3 digits. Remember, 3 digits. So if there are 3 digits after the decimal point, which is away from the bar, which doesn't have the bar, so we choose 1,000 to multiply both sides. All right, why 1,000? 3 zeros here. Remember, as simple as this. Got it? So we multiply x as well as this number with 1,000 both sides. Remember, multiplying by 1,000 both sides, we get what? Remember, I told you everything is not written here. I am orally trying to explain you that take or count the numbers or the digits after decimal point which doesn't have the bar. So obviously 0, 0, 7, 3 of them. So as a result, we choose 1,000, which has got 3 zeros. So 1,000 times of x is 1,000x. And 1,000 times of this is, we have the decimal to shift to the right hand side. The number becomes bigger. As you know, in multiplication, when we multiply, the number, okay, becomes bigger by 1,000 times. As a result, this 0 will shift from here, and comes at this point, which I have shown it here, 7.3535. You may not necessarily write another 35, it's fine, to end up there as well. Got it? So till now, we have understood that 0, 0, 7 were not under the bar, so we chose deliberately 1,000 to come closer to, okay, 35, 35, 35, okay. Next, what do? Now we see how many are there under the bar. How many digits are there under the bar? How many digits are there? Obviously 1, 2, isn't it? Next we multiply. Okay, not equation 1 but equation 2. We multiply this okay, not the root equation, that is the first equation, not that. We are culminating, we are progressing ahead. As a result, we'll multiply this by 100 because there are 2 digits over here which is under the bar that regulates us, and we have 2 digit, okay, that is 0, 0, 100, okay. You will multiply this by 100 as well, okay. So as a result, now this is going to shift further and come to, okay, it will bring 35, okay, to the left hand side of the decimal point because this is a whole number now. Alright, so let me repeat, because 3, 5, there are 2 digits under the bar. So next we multiply equation 2 on both sides by 100. 2 zeros, 2 digits, 2 zeros, that is 100. And 100 into 100, okay, 1000 will give me almost 1 lakh here, or you can say 100,000, which is equal to 1 lakh x. And here this will become larger, it won't be any more 7 but will become 735.3535 and dot dot dot, okay. Next, now since we have achieved this, and what have we achieved? That this portion and this portion are replica, they are similar, am I right? They are same. So now it's the time that we subtract this from this and this respectively, am I right? 1000, okay, is to be subtracted from 1 lakh, and 7.3535 dot dot is to be subtracted from, okay, 735.3535 dot dot dot. When we minus, okay, from this, we get 5 minus 5, 0, 3 minus 3, 0, 5 minus 5, 0, 3 minus 3, 0. As a result, okay, we have nothing on the right hand side of the decimal point, but we have 735 minus 7, which is equal to 728. And here we have 99,000. Remember, 1 lakh has, okay, 100,000, so 100, okay, 1000, okay, we have 99,000 here left. All right, so now we know that x is a variable which will tell me what is p by q, okay. So x is retained here on the left hand side, and the rest goes to divide 728, that is 728 divided by 99,000. Understood? So when I simplify this further, this gets divided by 2, we get 364. This gets divided by 2 because the 0 ending, it is divisible by 2, so we get 49,500. Further division by 2 will give me 182 for this and 24750 for this, okay. And this will further divide by 2, so we get 91 upon 1235. Now on the calculator, if you will see immediately, 91 divided by 12375 will fetch us this, The calculator wouldn't show a recurring sign, okay, a normal calculator, but we'll get to see this, okay. So this will be, okay, a proof that we have fetched our p by q of the rational number pertaining to this kind of decimal recurring number. Alright, so this was as simple. So if I have to reinforce, okay, in a few minutes, it will mean that first suppose x equals to this, then elaborate this, expand this. Next, we count those which are separated from, or which doesn't have the bar, so which means 1, 2, 3, and accordingly we take 1000 and multiply both sides. So this was the, okay, second step that we do. And after having got this, we count then how many are under the bar, how many digits are under the bar. So there are 2 digits under the bar. So as a result, we multiply once again both sides by 100. 2 digits, which means 20. And 1 is, okay, will be there. Okay, so we can't multiply by 0. It's a joke, right? Everything will land up being 0. So multiplying by 100, what do we get this? 1000. 100 times is 1 lakh x. Okay, and this side, this is going to get greater, so this will become 735. Having done that, the next step, the third step, which I put it over here, is subtracting this whole thing from this whole thing. So when we subtract from 1 lakh 1000, we get 99,000. And when we subtract 7.3535 from 735.3535, this side gets cancelled and we are left with 728. And after that, you all know that what we have done is simplifying, reducing it to the lowest form. Okay, so this is how you do it. So I'm going to get some more. Okay, so keep a track. Thank you so much guys for watching, and in case there is a query, so do write to me in the comment section, and take a look at the playlist of number system. There are very many things related to your content or your syllabus in my playlist called Number System Class 9. Alright guys, so if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. It encourages us. Okay, so I hope you understand. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Have a great day.